Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I love coming on this channel, showing you what comes in my mystery boxes that I order, and then I love coming back after a few months and giving you an update and a recommendation based on my actual results if I would order another box. This is the JCRW Madewell swimwear box from Boutique by the Box, and if you want to see how I did with this one, definitely stick around. So at the time, there were two separate offerings similar from Boutique by the Box. There was this JCRW Madewell swim box, which was a smaller version of like their pallets of the customer returns. Then they also had, I believe what was a JCRW Madewell like wholesale swimwear box. That's not the one I ordered. And I feel like a lot of people did order that one. I did not order that one. This was one of the ones that came from those return pallets. So it was not the same assortment as that wholesale assortment that had like tops and bottoms. And that was not this. This was the customer returns. I just wanted to make sure I made that clear because, you know, I didn't even think about that when I did the original unboxing. And a lot of people, I guess, had the two kind of mixed up, or they ordered that one and they assumed it was the same as mine, but it was not. This one was a 20-piece swimwear box. Everything was JCRW Madewell. Everything was new with tag. I paid for the box $144 or $7.20 per piece. I was able to list all the pieces except for one that had staining on it. Too bad that I wasn't able to like fix it. And also it was just a plain bikini top, so it wasn't really worth my time to like try to stain treat it and all that. So what I'm going to do is I will show you what has sold from lowest sale price to highest sale price. I'll show you what I have left. Then I will re-rate the box based on the ease of listing, quality of items, and overall profitability. So I posted the original video down below if you want to watch the original unboxing. Make sure you subscribe if you like content like this. I do plan on continuing the updates and the unboxing videos here on this channel. And let me know if you ordered this one or if you ordered that bulk swimwear, the wholesale swimwear, either one. Let me know how you did with the JCRW Madewell swimwear. I'm definitely interested to hear other people's experience with this or the similar box that was out there. So I ordered this back in January, and now that we're like coming up on 4th of July, or I guess depending on when you see this, it might be right after 4th of July. But I wanted to give the swimwear a little bit of time to sell. Purchasing swimwear in January is definitely an off-season purchase, but I figured it would give me time to get it listed, get it in front of the spring break crowd, and then also have it in front of the summer crowd. Usually my swim sales peak like around Memorial Day, like right after Memorial Day. And then I do like a hard stop on ordering any more swimwear or listing any new swimwear like after 4th of July, because then it sort of tapers off. So I do feel like I got the prime the prime season advantage out of this swimwear stuff, and now it's time to give you guys an update. So $7.20 per piece. I've technically sold 11. I had one that I didn't list, and so I have 8 remaining. What I will do is I'll show you over here on the side what sold, how much it sold for, what platform it sold on, and then at the end I'll go over all my numbers and give you a new rating based on my actual results. So the first two, I don't even have screenshots of these or anything. There was a triangle bikini top from JCRW, size 3X, and the scoop neck bikini top in abstract doodle. These two, I actually pulled down and put them into a bundle for somebody. I had listed on my Instagram stories a lot of 50 swim pieces. I had some swim pieces come in, like separates that didn't have matches, and I knew I was not going to get into them in time just with all the other stuff I have to list. So instead of trying to list each piece individually, what I did was I lotted up a whole thing of 50 swim pieces, and I posted it on my Instagram story and sold it below cost, just so that somebody else could have the chance to sell off that inventory, hopefully make a little bit of money, and I had the chance to like recover a little bit of my costs, but also like not list everything. So I had just shy of 50 pieces, and I pulled these two out of my inventory. It ended up costing $3.60 per piece, or I ended up getting $3.60 per piece on the lot itself. So that's what I have in here for these. Definitely below my cost. Hopefully the person that ordered that bundle can list those and make a little bit of decent money off of them. But I pulled them down so that I could make that lot a 50-piece lot for somebody on Instagram. Did those 2 pieces get the fair shot? I suppose not, but that's okay. In the overall strategy of my business, they serve their purpose for sure. So there's that. Then I had the Calabria bikini top in shell pink. This was a collaboration, the brand Uko, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, with Madewell. And this one sold Memorial Day weekend, or maybe the weekend after Memorial Day weekend, on Poshmark for $10. It was a single top, didn't match anything, and it didn't retail for very high to begin with. So $10, I think someone sent me an offer, which I did go ahead and accept. I had already had it listed nearly 5 months, so that was fine by me. I had the strapless one-piece swimsuit. This was a J.Crew factory piece, size medium. This one actually took 5 weeks to sell, but it sold on Poshmark for $15. Somebody sent me a $15 offer on this one, and the reason I accepted it was because I think this particular piece was on final sale on the J.Crew website for like not much more than that. So it was going to be unrealistic for me to get the actual like retail value or anywhere close to it. So I did just go ahead and accept somebody's offer. And that's the thing with these J.Crew Madewell returns. You might get a piece that is like sold out on the website. People are willing to pay close to retail because they want it in that particular size or that color, and it's no longer available. On the other hand, it could be pieces where it went to final sale and it still is on the website at an extremely reduced price, and now you have one too. And although the tag says, you know, this is the MSRP or whatever, the reality is you're not going to get anywhere near that amount. So I kind of cut my losses with that one as well. I know it was only listed 5 weeks, but again, I think I only listed it for like 20. It wasn't going to be reasonable for me to ask for more than that for that swimsuit. Then I had the scoop neck one-piece swimsuit in abstract doodle. This one sold for $20 on Poshmark. This one was listed for like 5 months. And this is, I think, sort of the same story. They were on final sale. They weren't worth that much, I guess, to begin with. So not mad about that, though. And then there was the ribbed high-rise bikini bottom. This one was a single piece with no match. It sold on Poshmark after 4 weeks for $20. So that's pretty much as expected for a single piece with no match. There was the crinkle cotton cover-up. So this was actually like a cover-up shirt dress. This was not a piece of swimwear, I guess, per se. This one sold in about 3 weeks for $20 on Poshmark. There was the high leg bikini bottom in reversible dot. So again, another single swim piece. This one sold on Poshmark after 3 weeks for $21. And for the individual pieces, that's about par for the course. I wasn't going to really expect more than that for those pieces because it is just an individual piece. It's not a matching set. Then there was the floral crisscross cutout bandeau one-piece swimsuit. This was super confusing. I remember in the video when I first unboxed it, I was like holding it up, trying to figure out how it went. Thank goodness I found a stock photo so I could at least see like how to lay it on the desk. And it was all crisscrossed, and it was a bigger size. It was an 18, and it was a one piece, but it was basically like a bikini with a little drapey thing in front. So I really wasn't sure how this one was going to do, but would you believe it? It was the first thing that sold. It sold on Poshmark. It was only listed 9 days, and it sold for $30, which is not bad considering what it was going for on the website, and also considering the size and just I felt like it was going to be a right buyer situation completely. So when somebody offered me $30 for it, I absolutely took it. Then I had the printed ruffle one shoulder swimsuit. This was a size large. This one sold, it took 4 months, but it did sell on Poshmark by offer. So my Posher VA automatically sent a 10% off offer to a liker, and the liker accepted that offer. So I put discounted shipping on all of those type of sales. So the buyer paid $32 plus I ate that discounted shipping cost. And the highest selling swim piece out of this box was actually not a swimsuit either. It was the maxi shirt dress cover up. It was a size 2 extra small, so I was a little worried that this one was going to sit. But it sold within the month. It sold less than 30 days for $40 on Poshmark. So that is everything that's sold. Here is what I have left. I've got the Femme one-piece swimsuit in black. This is a size 0. It's a J.Crew swimsuit. That's still here. I've got the ruched one-piece swimsuit in peony, size 14. That is still here. I've got the ruched ruffle one-piece swimsuit. Boy, that's a mouthful. In white. This is a size 4. Still here. I've got the cinched contour one-piece swimsuit in black. This is Madewell, size small. Still here. I've got another abstract doodle swimsuit. This one is a size extra small. Still here. I've got the O-ring wide leg jumpsuit. So this is a really cute jumpsuit. I mean, I guess it's a swim cover up. I guess it could be. I guess it doesn't have to be. This was very hard to photograph though. So I think that is part of the reason I'm having trouble selling it. I had the crinkle cover up in orange, and this is similar to the one that I've already sold, but this one's a size large. That's still here. And then I have the Agua Bendita one-piece swimsuit in coral. This was another collaboration piece. That's still here. So, surprising detail on this box. The individual pieces in general sold faster and did better than the one piece. I mean, granted, if I didn't pull down 2 pieces for that Instagram sale, I still would have had majority of one pieces left and majority of separates sold. So that's very interesting. I definitely expected it to be the other way around. Hopefully I can sell off the rest of these swimsuits soon. If I'm going to sell them, though, now is definitely the time. So let me go ahead and re-rate the box. Ease of listing for the most part was great. I mean, it was easy for me to find the stock photos on most of them. They were easy to photograph, except for that crazy one, the one that went across. That one was weird, but all the rest of them were pretty easy to find. So from that perspective, I'm gonna give it an oh yeah. Quality of items. There was only one item that I didn't list because of a flaw, and I just more or less chose not to deal with it. I think it could have been fixed maybe, or sold as is if you really wanted to. I just kind of chose not to. I chalked it up as a loss because I didn't think it was worth my time. But everything else was a good mix of cover-ups and single pieces and one-piece swimsuits. So quality of items, I'm going to give it an oh yeah as well. I really think, quality-wise, it was right on the mark with what I expected. What matters the most, though, is the overall profitability. So let's talk numbers. I paid $144 for this box, and as of the filming of this video, I've made $169.97 after fees. So I've made $25 in actual profit. Yikes. Okay, so I do think that this will be a much better story once I sell off the rest of these one pieces. The issue I have is that this is prime swim season and these one pieces are not selling. I'm definitely going to go on and drop the price again. I've already delisted and relisted them all once, so it's not that. I am genuinely surprised at this result, but I'm going to have to give it an oh no. I mean, it's been 5 months, and the summer swim season is quickly diminishing as we get past 4th of July here. So I hate to say it, but this one was not the best investment, and I would have put money on this being a good investment, so I am kind of sad about it. But I'm not going to call it a total dumpster fire just because there is a lot of sales potential left. It just didn't perform the way I expected. So unfortunately, I am going to give this one an oh no. Would I order another one? So I order the J.Crew Madewell boxes all the time. Like that is like what sustains my business is these J.Crew Madewell boxes. And I will continue to order those all the time. This particular swimsuit assortment, I would be tempted to order it again because all the other boxes do so well. But just knowing how this one did, I can't say that I would, but I would encourage you to check out the other J. Crew Madewell small boxes. Those always perform pretty well for me. So there is that. But definitely if you ordered this, let me know how you did. Subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. And that's all I have for you today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.